Second is Major Mark, who's going to hunt up. Piper Heidsick the trail, and Donegal Delight's a length away fourth, and 3 wide for the remainder. Rangatau Ray, fifth between horses. Lively's down on the inside from Sushi, 3 wide and 1 back. And then came Motu Speedy Star. The pegs underneath it, then Bick and Art, Fly Like an Eagle, 3 up around them. Spots the leader, 7 lengths on the side. Then Excuse Maker and Magical Mel. It is Katara Yakov as they're about to run the bend in the Methven Cup. Leading a length and a half, Major Mark. Piper Heidsick on the inside. Major Mark now under pressure. Here's Sushi from the back, putting its bit in, and Fly Like an Eagle follows him into the race. There's a peg run for Lively. It's Katara Yakov. John Dunn had a good look at Piper Heidsick, who in turn, Gavin Smith looked for Sushi. Lively's getting up on the inside and running a huge race. Lively, Sushi, and here's Fly Like an Eagle. It's Lively, grabbed by Fly Like an Eagle. Piper Heidsick and Sushi. Fly Like an Eagle for the Methven Cup. Beat Lively, who's gone the race of its life. Third of photo, Sushi or Piper Heidsick.
Yes, he did. He gave them a start too, or added to his handicap anyway of 10 metres. But they got a good drag into the race, Jess. But yeah, it was still a great run by him.
The 3,000 metres, was that ever going to be a question mark?
Often you never know till you've got to go over the distance. And I've always thought he's been more of a speed horse than a stayer, but he's really developed over the last 3 months. And you know, he's a very, very good horse.
So where to from here for him?
Probably going to have to review his program now, and you know, maybe the Kaikoura Cup might be on his agenda as well.
First start against the big boys, you must be absolutely thrilled.
Yes, I am, Jess. You know, he's really stepped up. A lovely horse.
Oh, he felt good. Probably just needed that bit of a hard hit out under race conditions. So I wasn't rapid. I wasn't disappointed. I thought he maybe should have run second or third, but in saying that, first up over the distance, he was pretty good.
And what about the grass track today?
Grass track's great here. It always is. Every time I've driven on it, anyway. But no, I think he'll probably benefit from that run on the grass. So maybe after another run or two on the grass, I'm sure he'll get better.
Oh, congrats on the good run anyway, and good luck going forward.
Thank you. Cheers.
Awaits the passing lane, Pembroke Benny, his main rival, and the 1 by 1 as they swing off the back. Then 3 back on the markers, 5-Star Anvil, followed round them by Devil Dodger, and the wild card is last of all, third quarter, 30 and 5. They come towards the corner now. The leader is Supremacy from Clive Bromack. Pembroke Benny has to come around 3 wide as they swing into the straight. Jakalembra had to come away from the markers, didn't wait for their passing lane, and it's Pembroke Benny in front. Here comes Jakalembra out after him now. In behind them then is Devil Dodger, and wider out 5-Star Anvil. It's Benny. Pembroke Benny going too well for them, and Pembroke Benny beat Jakalembra. Third over was the Devil Dodger, then came 5-Star Anvil.
The Ragpicker's Dream and Al Arlington last on the inside. They hit off the back straight. Chancellor Cullen in front. 3 metres to Caribbean Blaster. In third spot, Kian Cullen travels well. And then Saint Flash from Cromac Jamie as they head off the back. They went 27-6 third quarter. Chancellor Cullen in front. Caribbean Blaster's called on. Kian Cullen travels well. Turning for home, Chancellor Cullen led. Caribbean Blaster's flat. It's Chancellor Cullen in front of Caribbean Blaster. And then Kian Cullen, but Chancellor Cullen, a new star emerges tonight, and Chancellor Cullen savages the line. Drew away and won it by 8.
Yeah, a lot of talk coming out of that race with Chancellor Cullen back to great form. We'll talk about that later on. But Greg, the Methven Cup, 3,000 metres on that track certainly finds a few out. But halfway down that straight, I thought we were going to be doing an interview with Lively.
Yeah, exactly. It was potential for a huge blowout there, but Fly Like an Eagle, the wraps on him going into the race were huge. He closed about $3 on the tote. Look, 8 days ago, they decided, right, we'll go to the Methven Trial, see how he goes. He's gone very good there. He lines up in the Methven Cup. Now he's won that. Mark's talking about the Flying Stakes and the New Zealand Cup. So every time he asks this horse to step up, he continues to deliver. The time was very fast, 3:52.8, just 0.2 of a second outside the race record set by Flashing Red, who went on, of course, won the Cup in 2006. So terrific form race. I thought Sushi very good. The 2 big losers out of the race, no doubt. Major Mark and of course Rangatawa Ray, and more on those couple a little bit later on. But Craig, Fly Like an Eagle's performance was nothing short of sensational. He's come on from his breeder's crown and now he's up with the big boys, and on that performance he's right up to the mark.
Well, he is, Greg. Took his tally to 14 wins. I think 15 wins now from 26 starts. So he's jumped to 14th in the rankings for the New Zealand Cup, Greg. So enhanced his chances of getting a start in the Cup. Is it a year too soon? He's only a 4-year-old, 2 miles. He may be 12 months away. Is he deserved a start in the New Zealand Cup? Have to be, Greg, the way he performed on Sunday afternoon. I don't know if it's the strongest Methven Cup I've seen, with horses like Lively and Piper Heidsieck running second and third. Sushi okay, but yeah, Greg, you can only beat what's in front of you, and I thought he did it in style, and he's heading the right direction. I think a race like the Flying Stakes at Ashburton would certainly suit him. So yes, Jess, I think very good performance, fly like an eagle, and he's heading in the right direction towards that New Zealand Cup in the second Tuesday in November.
Yeah, added to his handicap as well, as Mark mentioned, just skipping away at the start. Craig, staying with you and talking about the Northerners, it was great to see Pembroke Benny. He's always been a very consistent horse in these open class races.
Well, he has. Jess, it was a very, very tactical race, and I'm sure we'll hear a lot more about this, but I thought the drive of Zach Butcher got into the right spot at the right time. He moved at the 1400, got the 1-1. The stablemate was in front in Supremacy. He dashed clear, and when Jakalamba was being held up into the passing lane, he got 2.5 lengths on him. The margin close to 3/4 of a length at the line. Very unlucky, Jakalamba, but a nice win by Pembroke Benny, and that enhanced his chances now of definitely a New Zealand Cup start, and certainly moved up in the rankings as well. Jakalamba, good, Jess, runs in behind. I thought Devil Dodger, definitely improvement in him on his previous run as well. So yes, very good run by the first two, Jess, and Connections will be very happy with the way that Pembroke Benny's pulled up after that race.
Yeah, I bet they will be. And, well, Greg, heading to you about Caribbean Blaster. There was a lot of talk about that horse finishing second. What did you make of the race over the weekend?
Oh, I thought he was pretty good, Jess. Chancellor Cullen, you remember this time last year, went into the Sire Stakes final as favourite off the back of 3 sensational wins. So he obviously races very well at this time of year. And typical of the stock of Christian Cullen, when they're rolling in front, getting it their own way. That was a sensational performance from him, so much so that trainer Dean Braun suggests he could be the best of the imports he's ever had. And when you think he's had Our Chain of Command, he's had Night of the Stars, Mustang Mac, of course, come over and won the Messenger. You know, that's a fairly good roll call there. Pacific Playgirl, who we mentioned earlier, holding that mare's record, he had her as well. So he knows a thing or two about imports, and this horse, Chancellor Cullen, was sensational. Caribbean Blaster will go to the Kilmore Cup now, of course, and hopefully still make his way over here, and he'll have plenty to offer, of course. Now, Cup news, let's get to it. Barry Purdon, spoke to him yesterday. Pembroke Benny, absolutely delighted. Did mention Zach's drive, it was nothing short of outstanding. He'll make his way down here on the plane on Wednesday, and he'll go into the Flying Stakes, and he said there's no reason to think that this horse can't get a Group 1 this time in. So very happy with him. Other runners out of his stable, 5-card draw, galloped at the workouts the other day. Craig called those. You might get a comment off him regarding that. He'll go to the workouts this week and then into the Sire Stakes heat at Alexandra Park next Friday night. Radon will be at the workouts on Saturday, and then he'll make his way down for Cup time. He won't be at Ashburton, and he won't be at Kaikoura. Ray Green, spoke to him today about his horse Sir Lincoln, of course, had to be pulled out, had a slight virus. He's over that, foot abscess. He'll go back and have a strong hit out tomorrow. He's still on track for the Flying Stakes. Ray's quite happy. He thinks it won't put him back too far, and he's very confident that his horse will be spot on. He has Mexicano, of course, racing in next week's Flying Stakes. In Heat of the Sire Stakes. He's in on Friday night as well. Delighted with him. Here's a look at the rankings. We'll get some more news to you in a moment. Of course, the big mover is Fly Like an Eagle into the top 15. Sleepy Trip still holding his spot there. A D-Day almost for him on Friday night. He needs another very good performance. Spoke to Mark Jones about Ahoka, Texas. He needs to get a bit of confidence with the horse, hence the reason he's heading to Mile Day. He'll then probably go to the Flying Stakes, but his main aim is the Kaikoura Cup. He believes that's his best chance to get into the Christchurch Casino New Zealand Cup. And Major Mark, he drifts out to 19th now. He's in need of a significant run in the next couple of weeks to force his way into the top 15. I'm pretty sure things have made their way, sorted themselves out, as per is the case each and every year. Even though we've got rankings now, things have pretty much sorted themselves out, and the top 15, I believe, are the top 15 we currently have. Paul Court reports Terror to Love has come through his run in the New Brighton Cup, the Avon City Ford New Brighton Cup, in fantastic fashion, as he's come up 220 in the big one, the Classic, on Friday night. He is going to be the horse to beat in that once again. Franco Emmerich gets a week off this week, but don't worry there, Jim Curtin's very pleased with him. And yeah, that's pretty much the Cup runners news-wise that we have for you. Craig, odds-wise, I was surprised to see Auckland Reactor drifting back out to the $6 quote, because I think at this stage, if he goes out and wins either the Classic or the Flying Stakes, his odds will reduce significantly.
Well, I think you bet it one of two ways, Greg. If you think Auckland Reactor is a possible Cup winner, the $6 now is going to look very attractive come Sunday morning, Greg, and he takes out the big race on Friday night, because those odds probably will get down to around about $4.50, $5. So he's at $6 now. If you can think he can win Friday, he can win the Cup, back him now. Terra to Love $3.20, no move. Sushi out to $9 on the back of an adequate run on the grass on Methven, but he'll take improvement. Caribbean Blaster, big mover, 16 to 9. Nice run on Saturday night, so he's heading in the right direction. Gold Ace steady at 10 with Franco Ledger. Fly Like an Eagle, $12, has been money for him. Sir Lincoln, question mark on him, late scratching last week. Greg, he's out to $15, so he has been a drifter, and there's a little bit of question mark on him at the moment. I think we'll know a lot more in the next week or so with him. Franco Emmerich 15, Marshish 18, and Pembroke Benny, the big mover, from $31 into 18 on the back of his win on Friday night. The rest pretty much as they were last week. The only moves probably in the backward direction, the likes of Major Mark from 21 to 31. So yeah, Jess, there hasn't been a lot of moves this week, not a lot of betting as well. I think people are waiting to see what happens on Friday night, whether Auckland Reactor can step away this week. I think that quote will shorten if he does, Jess, and I'd jump on that $6 if you think he can win the New Zealand Cup, because it won't be there come Sunday morning.